Well, that was sensible. I had it on mute. I didn't realise I'd gone live. So there you go. And now I'm just going to go and check the page over on my Facebook profile. And it's lovely to see everyone here. That's cool. We have Kim already. Good morning, Kim. Lovely to see you here. So we've got a beautiful Saturday morning outside. It's well, it's really sunny. It's actually looking like it's going to be a really great day. So, and I've put my beautiful happy plant there on the table just to get some nice sunshine direct from that beautiful sun that's there without being out in the sun itself so that it burns its leaves and everything. I have been a bit neglectful of the poor thing lately, so that's why it's not sitting there. I've just brought it out onto the table. Now, what we've got is a slightly different reading this morning. Good morning, Sue. Lovely to see you. And it's there in Sydney, beautiful and sunny. Oh, that's great, isn't it? After the amount of rain we've had, it's amazing, isn't it? And a good morning from Somerset. So it would be your evening now, wouldn't it? So lovely to see you here, Rachel. Very nice to see you here. I love it that we're so global. I really do. Now, what I'm going to do is switch around to the cards. And because it's a weekend, I do it a bit differently. It's not the normal, regular weekday. Yeah, I'm getting these terms mixed up. The weekday, the morning one, where I do it is evening, yeah. And I'm going to wait till that scrolls up. So one thing with the Be Live, it's a bit annoying. It takes ages to scroll up. They should speed it up, or there might be a setting that I'm not using properly. I don't know. I'll show you. I'll switch over to the spread that I have got. And, I'm just realising I didn't set up. I didn't position properly. It's looking a bit washed out, isn't it? I thought it would be a bit different with the beautiful bright sunshine, that it wouldn't be quite so. Now, I can move myself around with this. I really do love the eCam. Now, I've got the labyrinth through time. That's what I was putting there, but it's I had it the wrong way around. I had the lid upside down. So these are the charms that I'm using from this kit, the labyrinth through time. And that's what you're seeing there is just the charms. So I was thinking what I might do, which I have done already, is just place some of those charms around 3 cards. But I didn't realise how washed out those cards were going to look. Hang on a sec. I can put a bit of a filter there at the window just for the moment. Oh, whoops, except it's not going to sit there. Oh, whoops. It normally works. There we go. Now, did that work? Not quite, did it? No, I don't like that. I'm going to get rid of it. That didn't work for that lot. Whoops. I have a nice piece of thin foam and I just whacked my desk. You might have had some reverberation from that. I don't know. Did it? Don't know. Anyway, the cards that I've got here, and it is so difficult to see that, isn't it? Let's just have a look that way. It is difficult to see them. I should have double checked and set this up properly to start with, shouldn't I? Is that going to be better with a curtain right across? This is stuff that can go wrong when you're doing a live stream. Well, wrong? It's not wrong. It's just that I didn't double check before I started. And it really is something you need to do, isn't it? Before you start, have everything checked and set up. So, good morning, Shaz. Lovely to see you here. and you're enjoying, oh, your coffee. Well, that's interesting because I too have my coffee, and I'm using the Our Cup that is from a Harry Potter series. I discovered this in a Woolworths, I think it was. So it's lovely to share space and time with each and every one of you, actually. Good morning, Tracy. And we've got Ashley here. I might as well go through the names, yeah, through the hellos. Yeah, I agree. It's just, yeah, I bumble along sometimes, don't I? Good morning, Kerry Ann. So it's not as clear as I was hoping it would be. So we'll still go through the reading. Let's see. Oh, God, I'm tangled up here. Going to have a drink. As I'm watching through the window. Now I've uncomfortable to myself. Everything's everywhere. Oh, yum. So you're drinking chocolate milk. Oh, it's dinner there. Yeah. So do you heat your chocolate milk so it's a hot chocolate, or do you have it just as a nice iced chocolate, like a milkshake? Yum, yum. That one. Yes. Wonderful. I haven't had my breakfast yet either. So here we go. Now, this is where I'm not sure whether you can actually see the cards properly. So this one here is the Mountain. They're no particular order. It's just that I placed this one first. So the Mountain is confront the mountain as you would a fierce foe. So to avoid your defeat, strike hard the first blow. So this clear obstacle is a chance to succeed. Courage and persistence are all that you will need. It's one of those things, even from the follow-on from last night, as far as a mountain goes, it is the challenges that we bring into our life so that we can strengthen and grow. And it's great to be able to have those challenges. Sometimes we think the negatives of them, but it's not really. Everything that we have in our life is for the positive benefit of our growth and moving onward in life. Getting more self-discovery happening really in that processes too. Hi, Lisa. Lovely to see you here. So it's a cold glass of chocolate milk. It's summer. In winter, you love the hot chocolate. I keep forgetting, of course, you're in your summer, aren't you? I did watch a live stream from someone taking us for a walk over there and mentioning how mild it was at 18. 18 would be our cold. Well, for me it is. It's a cold temperature. And he was saying how beautiful and warm it was. Isn't it all just the perception of where we are, what we're used to, how we do live our lives in the way that we do? And certainly for him, the challenge of 18 as a cold temperature wouldn't be there, where for me, I do like to rug up once it's 20 and lower. So here we are with the challenges of the mountain. The next one that we've got is the young lady. Let's read the verse on the lady. So it is this charming woman with flowers in hand, as with the gentleman, her cards will command. The command. It is rhyming. The fortunes revealed once the cards have been placed unveil the fate that destiny traced. So it's just saying that the emphasis for this spread is the woman, the feminine, it is the feminine energy that is. Oh God, yeah, it is feminine, isn't it? Feminine, masculine. I'm trying to think of the words for the balance. Salt, pepper, that type of thing. It is. It's that gentle energy of the feminine today for what we're going to be seeing and how we're going to be using that with our mountain energy. So, oh, I just saw that. You've just mentioned there too, Ashley, the hot chocolate or mocha. Yum. Yeah, I like mocha. It's a beautiful drink. Good morning, Julia. Lovely to have you here. And you've got, whoops, you've got out of bed and it's warm at 20 degrees and rising. Yeah, you're in Darwin still, aren't you? Yes. And we've got Rachel who's mentioning I've got water before bed. I do drink water before bed. It was something that my mum didn't because she didn't want to be up through the night continually using the loo. So she restricted her water before bed. Where did I get up to? Did I say good morning to you, Sarah? I'll wait for that beautiful four-leaf clover because I love it. And there we go. Good luck for the morning. Thank you. And Diane, How are you this morning? And yeah, it is. It's the yin yang. It's all of that. So, yeah, you don't mind the 18 because you keep your apartment in 18 in the winter. You've got the air conditioner. Yeah. Aircon is an essential almost in Australia because of how hot it does get. Not so much the cold, but I do use mine for that, for heating. Cold in summer to you is 10 Celsius. Oh, wow, 10. Oh, that's cold here. Yeah, certainly air conditioning is a bonus, isn't it? The yin yang and now that is taking a long time to scroll, isn't it? Because I can't read the comment yet because I've got a little icon hiding it over on my right, which is a bit annoying actually. Yin yang, the lots of laughs, and Coco for you. Yes. Wonderful. Love Coco. And good morning, Rosie. Lovely to see you here too, Rosie. Um, scared of spiders in Australia? Nah, the spiders most of the time hidden. You wouldn't be scared of spiders. Snakes? Yes. Absolutely the snakes. Nearly all of them are poisonous. Highly. And deadly. Here you go, Sarah. Good morning to you and good morning to all from Sarah. So lovely. So lovely. So now that we've got it, notice that we've got the ladies' energy here. Yes, ew, the snakes. We went through the reptile section in the zoo yesterday. And yes, there are some really deadly ones here, like the red belly black and the taipan, and you can name quite a few, brown snake and copperhead, all sorts. There's all sorts. You just watch where your feet go. And most of them are more scared of us than we are of them. But I'm definitely not, yes, scared, very, very, very wary. All creatures are parts of this earth, aren't they? Well, we don't see any creatures in this one. What we've got is the ship as the third card, and I will hold that up. Here we go. And it is a ship carrying gold sails straight into view, lined in its hold are fortunes for you. If you should travel with a special friend, memories unfurl for years upon end. So the ship is the travel card, pretty much. It's anything to do with going for a longer time where you actually need to pack a bag. So, and here we have. So it does look like there's going to be a little bit of travel. I know for Shaz, you're coming back home on Monday, so you've been away already. You're on your holiday. A few little challenges coming up for us, and this is only through the day to day. Remember, this is how I intend these readings are just the daily one, so it's just for the day. Tune into what you're sensing from the meanings of these as well for yourselves, okay? So we're going to be putting on a bit of muscle because of those small challenges that the mountain may be presenting. And it's certainly going to be more in that feminine energy, gentle shift of what we're going to be doing with the, with what is the mountain stuff. Whether it's just going to be small rocks that don't give us a smooth pathway or whether it's going to be a landslide, who knows? You'll know how to handle it because it's going to bring that beautiful, gentle energy and shift movement of what's coming into your day today. And, whoa, sorry about that. Beautiful, thank you. You have to run, moi. Oh, I like that, moi. That's how you spell that. Oh, thank you, Lisa. You can always watch replays anyway at, later on when you've got a bit of time. I try not to take too much time in the morning ones like this. And Rachel, you're off to mum's overseas, need a break. Oh, she lives in Spain. That'd be a lovely country. I haven't visited there. I only went over to the UK and Ireland many years ago, popped into Singapore as the layover each way. That's wonderful. Yeah. And Michaela, hello, how are you this morning? And there you go. Hip hip hooray, so grateful to have been away. Yeah, and being able to in these restrictions as well. And that, what challenges are there coming ahead? Well, this is today's reading, remember. Don't put too much energy in it for the tomorrow because that's where I think being present in the moments as we are is the best way to be, isn't it? Now, I have brought out some of these charms, as you can see. I just felt like that this morning it needed a few little extras. So as far as the mountains go, what I've got here is I was just going to read these, these two charms, the mushroom and the cat. And this is the cat. Oh, I have got, that's the other reason why I had the lid here, because what I was going to do was place these on there so you can see the charms more easily like that. So what we've got is the mushroom and the cat. In between these two, the mountain and the lady, because what we've got with that, I feel is, now I feel almost a bit of an arrogance with a cat because they're such a master of their own space, when they walk around, and in our domestic situation they are such a commanding type of little creature. And the mushroom really is, I mean, I like eating the right types of mushrooms. I do like eating mushrooms, but we know that they're in the dark and spring up in the right conditions. So I'm feeling that it is the right conditions now of dealing, of doing what we need to with those little challenges that are coming up with the mountain, and using that energy. We are bringing it from the depths as our feminine, bringing it from, where we sometimes surprise ourselves. We're not expecting it. So the mushroom really is coming out to shine its light. The feminine is coming out to shine its light. And also the strength of a cat, because they are certainly a determined, good morning. Good morning, Estelle. I shouldn't be interrupting what I'm explaining, should I? But I may as well now. And what you've got there, movement's already occurred. So your challenges are behind you. And the next is your son's inquest in November, ongoing at the moment, as a lot of those things do take time, don't they, Rachel? So feel the energy shifting, because what we've got, and that cat, how aloof a cat can be, but they can also be very strong. As the lions and tigers and the big wild cats, we've got such strength and determination in how they move forward too. So it's all that combined energy that's going to be continuing to shift what you're needing to in your day to day, and keeping it progressing. There's determination there. A mushroom comes out of the earth. We know what some of that resistance of even dry earth, whatever it is that's holding us down, can be a huge resistance, but the mushroom will flourish and pop out wherever it needs to. So the right conditions are there to do that. What we have as well, connecting with the ship into the mountain on this side, and I don't know that you really need to see the details of these, because we've got the pram and we've got the ship, and I thought, well, that's certainly reinforcing that, the connection with the ship card itself, that we've got the ship card charm. And with the pram, a ship usually takes a long time to swing around and move its direction, especially of this size. A ship is the big brother of just a boat or a dinghy or a tinny, that type of thing. And it really is that big energy of big shift, of taking its time, but also being able to shift around in such, on the penny type thing. So it really is more about movement, that we've got the pram and the ship together in this charm set here, but also allowing time for a complete stop and a rest with the chair. I will sort of put the chair there, because you have a look at that, and look at that cutesy little chair, and it's just going to be sitting there ready for you when you have the time, when you make the time, when you do rest, and have those breathing spaces, whether it's between what you're needing to be doing, or whether it's just because your flaming will need it. Take the time and have that rest, the break. Essentially, if you're on holiday, you are going to have that rest time. If it's in connection with what you're needing to deal with as the challenge, you'll get through it. Have time to rest as well through the day-to-day as well. What we've got here, and this one I do need to pick up, because it took me a bit to actually see what that charm is. So what we've got there, and it's the mermaid. I had to really, really look at it. And a fish. I mean, we know, for those who are Christians, you would know what this symbol is, because it is used very often as a symbol of Christ and Christianity. It's not just the cross that is used for that. He was the fisher of men, and that's what it's used for. The disciples, I think, used it as a surreptitious symbol that they were in town at the time that they were moving around on their mission to spread the word. And here we've got the mermaid away from us. So these were connecting. They were definitely touching on those on the ship card. Now, the mermaid was connecting the two, so it's certainly the siren of the seas. Just be wary of some of the deception. We have what is considered, the truth and honesty of what is what was put forth as a Christian faith way back in the years that it was first growing, using that symbol. But it's also fishers of men. It's what we have around us. Be aware of what we have surrounding and around us as far as the mermaid. The different things that we hear and see sometimes can be feel like an illusion or imaginary, but really have that second look and see what is surrounding us and around us. Because when we're out fishing, you don't see the fish in the sea, do you? They are low, unless you've got really good pristine waters and shallow. But when you are out in the waters, you're not seeing the depths. There is the depths of what we have in our lives that we're needing to be searching for. And here with the balloon, let it rise above, and actually being able to love and appreciate who we are in our depth. Love and appreciate what we have around us and surrounding us, even in those small challenges and whatever direction we're going, that we can actually rise above those challenges, that balloon is going to be rising up, and we have control of the balloon as long as we have the gas in there, making sure that we've got that supply of resource happening, and we can sail away in those wild blue yonders as we feel like, and direct it. It is directional. We can control it. Okay. So that's what I'm feeling and seeing in these cards and the charms today. So feel into that energy that we have, surrounding us, being who we are to the best of our ability, tapping into those challenge, the little things that test us, little triggers. It can be as little as that, just a trigger of what someone is saying around and about us or doing around and about us, and it triggers us off to something we're discovering about ourselves. Instead of reacting, spend that time, get that chair out and just think about, why am I being triggered by this, and learn more of yourself, that inner self, those depths. Okay. So, and Rachel, that's why you're going away. You need some time. It's been a lot of deception and you've broken away from, and lots of truths are being revealed. And it's where, with our soul contracts, we've agreed to these pathways that we're on. It really is to reveal to ourselves more of that inner workings of who we are in our soul essence, and growing into being that best of each and every one of us, because in that interaction of whatever relationships we have around us, we are each showing each other those lessons of life and learning from them. We would hope that we're learning from them. So, oh God, Estelle, thank you. I just thought of it this morning. It just came to me that I needed to actually add something for the week. I like doing different things on weekends and also pressing buttons. Hopefully some of these cards or the charms may have been pressing some buttons for you, that you can grow and develop more in who your true essence is, and shine it out to the world as being you, being present in every day. So there you go. You're moving back on path and just completed theta healing to go along with it. Yeah, and the Reiki. Those vibrational healing techniques are absolutely marvelous, as many of us know who do join in here. So thank you for sharing that. And Sarah, you live by what people think about you. It's none of your business. Absolutely. You don't, I think that's part of what our learning pathway is. It's not to compare ourselves to others or try to be like somebody else. We need to be really unlearning those habits and really sitting with ourselves, hence the chair, and coming back into our own essence and learning. Well, we are continually learning, learning to be us. It is that important, I think so, anyway. Thank you, Rachel. And it does all resonate. That's wonderful. So even if it's just one of these cards or one of the charms that resonates with you, take that for your day. I mean, you are all tuning into your own senses, your own psychic senses, I hope, your intuition, your gut feeling, however you feel it. Connect with your own spirituality, your own inner essence, sense, soul purpose, all of that. We learn as we go along. None of us are ever finished. It really is a work in progress that we're on. Movement and big changes for you too. Yeah, so spot on again today. I just love how these do connect with each and every one of us in a different way. And I have fun sharing it with you. And Estelle, yes, the addition of the charms, I do love it. Thank you. There is no right and wrong way. When you're actually using these types of tools, there isn't a right or a wrong way. It just is, use them how you feel guided to use them for yourself. I'm interpreting the way I sense it. You're going to get different messages yourself for where you're at in life, because you are all individuals. You are all knowing your own situation and circumstances in life, that you understand it better when you do your own interpretations, isn't it? So thank you, Estelle. Thank you and thank you. So I'm going to leave it there. Certainly, if you need more in-depth personalised readings, you can check out there, or the Buy Me a Coffee, or just send me a message at the Ros Boundy one, the Messenger. If what I haven't got on those sites is suiting you, we can certainly sort something out. Thank you for being here this morning as well. Enjoy your wonderful Saturday for those of us who are this end of the world and time zones, that it's Saturday. And for you, like Rachel, who are moving into your nighttime, and have a wonderful sleep ready for your Saturday. Thank you. And blessings to each and every one of you. Namaste.